Hey guys, it's Alex, and today I'm going to do a review for the MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder in NC20. And it's in a box. It comes like this, and then you take it out of the box. It comes in a little compact with press the button, and the powder puffs, and it looks like that. And I've seen a lot of reviews for it talking about how it becomes really cakey when you put it on your face, and if you apply it more than once during the day, it becomes really cakey. But I disagree with those reviews because I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and when I put it on my face, it's really soft, really sheer. It covers a lot. I got it as a gift, so I didn't get to choose my own color, but NC20 worked really well, even though I'm really fair skinned and I usually use a very light color pressed powder. This one worked really well, and I really like how it blends. It has really good coverage, and it doesn't get as cakey as everyone else seems to think it does. And even if I apply it more than once a day, if I'm going out after school or if I've been out in the hot sun and it's kind of my skin's gone shiny, so I need to cover it back up, it actually works really well. And I haven't realized it get cakey or anything. It's not thick. It doesn't leave any marks where you've missed anything. It sticks really well to foundation. I don't use MAC foundation, so I don't know how it would work if you use both MAC products. I use Quo. But with my Quo foundation, it works perfect. The color matches really well. It's really sheer, so I think it's kind of universal at some points. I think you may think this might be too dark for you, but if you try it, it might actually work because it works for me, and I'm extremely light-skinned. I'm very white. But other than that, it's really soft. It lets my skin breathe. It lasts about, I'd say, 6 or 7 hours before I need to reapply it. Unless if I get home from school and I'm a little shiny, I only reapply it if I'm going out because it's not that bad. So right in my T-zone, I may get a little shiny, but just put some of this on. It doesn't get cakey. It just covers it really well. So to put it on, I use this MAC brush. It's just a usual blush powder brush, and it works really well. It's very soft, and it has good coverage, and it doesn't pick up too much powder, so you're not putting on too much. It has good control of that. So that's it for the pressed powder. I'm also going to talk about the MAC powder blush, and I have this in Mighty Aphrodite, which was also a gift, so I didn't get to choose the color, but it comes in a compact as well, a mirror compact, and that's the color. It comes with the two-tone, so you can either use the lighter, the darker, or both together. I really like it. It's a really good color. It's not too pink, but it's not too soft. Like you know it's there. You don't need to use too much of it either. And it works really well with the MAC pressed powder. So these two together are awesome. I love them both. For this one, I use the same brush, and it also doesn't pick up too much powder. Like when I use it and I'll show you. When I put the brush into the blush, it doesn't look like there's anything on it. See? Can't really tell. There's pink on it. We might just be in the camera. I can't really tell if there's anything on it, but when you put it on your face, you definitely notice. You can definitely see it. So don't put too much on the brush because it's in there for sure. I usually just use the top, but sometimes I'll mix both of them together. It'll get a nice, usually I use it when I'm going out, or sometimes when I'm going to school and I just have darker eye makeup, I use a darker blush, or if I just want a more dramatic look. Mixing them together is usually better for me. I just like mixing them better. So yeah, this works really well also, and it has good coverage. It stays on all day. It doesn't run off. It's not too heavy. It's very soft. It lets my skin breathe. These are also really good because other makeups I've noticed give you kind of, may make your skin break out because they're kind of heavy or something in them just doesn't work with your skin. But I have very dry skin, and after I moisturize, these do a great job, and I haven't broken out with them or anything. And if I do have, a pimple or two, they're really good for covering it up. They work really well. They're very even, both of them, and they're not that expensive. Again, I didn't buy them. I probably wouldn't have, honestly. But But now that I have them, I will be buying them after. And though sometimes MAC is very expensive if you're on a budget like I am, but for the quality of these products, it is so worth it. This one is only about, I think, like 25, or not. The blush is probably, I think it's 15 or 20, and the blush is about 25 or 30, or the powder is about 25 or 30, and both of them I think are worth the money. And if you're gonna buy makeup that lasts and you think, you know, it's perfect for your skin, these two are both really good, because there's, after 2 weeks of use, there's still like I use it every day, so about 16 days of use, and it looks like it's brand new. There's nothing, you know, you can't tell that I've used a lot of it, nor can you with the powder. So both of them, I think, in my opinion, are very, they're worth the money, and they're full of quality, and they're great for day use, night use, whatever you're going to use it for. They're perfect to me. So, yeah. I think that's it. I think I would recommend both of these products. The Select Sheer Pressed Powder in NC20 and the Powder Blush in Mighty Aphrodite Satin Frost. Okay? Thank you, guys.